Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. Welcome back to another game review. I'm back in my house. I'm going to be back in my dad's house tomorrow or today or whatever. But anyways, I'm back with another game review. And and you probably knew that I would review this sooner. I said I would review it next week. And it's been next week. And that is, of course, the new Spider-Man game for PlayStation 4. This is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. So Xbox fans, I don't know what to tell you, bro. So yeah, and that's actually pretty surprising, but that's not bad because I love most of the PlayStation 4 exclusive games. There have been so many great ones. Like I don't even need to repeat. Okay, maybe I do. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, the new God of War, obviously. That's two great PS4 games in 1 year, and they're probably I don't know if there's going to be more. I haven't heard, but hey, but anyways, Spider-Man is now like I was a bit iffy at first because this is just called Spider-Man. It's not subtitled or anything like that. It's basically telling its own story. So an older and more experienced Peter Parker continues to deal with the duality of life as a superhero while taking on a threat bigger than himself. Now, I was crossing my fingers, hoping that the story would not suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. No, it's actually very, very well developed. It developed a really strong and a pretty memorable story, and I was really surprised of how much screen time the characters have been developed. Like Miles Morales, who is going to be in the new animated Spider-Man film. And when I was playing the game, I felt like, is this going to be a part of that, like part of the story to that new film? I felt like yes and no because if that did happen, there would be a huge plot hole right there. But anyways, no, I gotta say, I loved this game. Here's the thing. Unlike, I'm not sure if this is the last Spider-Man game, but the Amazing Spider-Man 2, that god-awful game to that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't mind Amazing Spider-Man 2, except, yeah, it has a lot of major problems, but I didn't mind it. But the game, however, oh my god, yes, I have played that game, and I do not, like, oh my god. Like, that game was like 8 hours long and not that hard, and there was so much stuff wrong with it. No, this game is like 25 hours long, maybe even longer. I think I spent like 30 hours. Like, now that I own the game and not rent the game, I had more time to play it. And I'm so glad that I did because you can go through certain areas to get collectibles and stuff to upgrade. You get a lot of suits and you can craft like certain gadgets and stuff. You can upgrade them. It's so freaking fun. I was really surprised of how addicting this game is. And I'm not gonna lie. Now, some people might compare this to the Arkham series, and while I really love the Arkham series, and I think the first two games are a bit better than this, I honestly wouldn't call this a ripoff. It does have a lot of similarities, like the combat, basically, but honestly, the combat is really solid, and like the controls are surprisingly very easy to learn. You can pull off these really unique combos to defeat certain enemies, and I will say it did get slightly repetitive, especially when crimes happen like every 30 seconds, but they're not pointless because they give you tokens so you can upgrade your skills and stuff, and that was pretty cool. Also, the boss battles are much improved from Amazing Spider-Man 2. And yeah, I know that was the only Spider-Man game I played at the time until I finally got around playing this. I haven't played Spider-Man 2 based off the second Spider-Man movie to the Sam Raimi series, but it's pretty cheap right now, so if I find it, I'll probably play it, pick it up and play it. Now let me talk about Peter Parker himself. He is the voice actor, and his character, this Peter Parker, is surprisingly one of the best interpretations of both Spidey and Peter Parker. For one thing, it's very surprisingly very heartfelt, very emotional, and very comedic, especially towards the end. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but seriously, this surprisingly had me tearing up a little bit because of the situations that happen. It's both very heartfelt and very heartbreaking at the same time, but I just don't want to spoil anything for you. And it does keep up with how much progress you make. I've gotten like 85% of this game finished. In fact, when the game was over, I just wanted to play more. In fact, I might just do that after I completed the main story. I might just put this game back in. And here's the thing, though: there are so many villains, like the Sinister Six form up, except the form up isn't there for that long, which was kind of disappointing. But yeah, also the game did have a few bugs and some pretty funny ones. Like seriously, I actually recorded one of the bugs, and I'll show you right now. Yeah. Oh my God. That was basically AI, pretty much, and but the AI isn't terrible, but all in all, it really wasn't that much of a bother for me. What I was really surprised with is how much fun I had with the stealth sections, because usually I get very frustrated with them, but no. The stealth sections were actually not too tough, not too challenging. However, if you do get caught, of course, you go back to your last checkpoint, but however, I had a great time with the stealth sections. They can tell you when it will be a good time to take out the enemy that you're trying to deal with, when you're trying to take them off one by one. Surprisingly, it worked very well, and my heart was pounding a little bit because sometimes I just wanted my progress. I just wanted to get it done. But you know what? It's a game that you do not have to rush through. You can take your time with this game and just really enjoy the open world experience. If you're a big Spider-Man fan, like I grew up with the character of Spider-Man, um, I loved the Spider-Man series since I was like 6 or 7 years old. Uh, Basically, when the third Spider-Man movie came out. I might not think it's a good movie now, but back then it was actually surprisingly a fun experience. But all in all, you guys, Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4, it is totally worth the price. It is worth every single penny. It's worth the $60. The graphics are spot on. The facial animations are actually some of the best I've seen on a console. It runs smoothly at 60 FPS, and if you have a PS4 Pro, I bet it'll look even better in 4K. I have a 4K TV, but I don't have a PS4 Pro. I just have the normal PS4. It still looks great. Like, really, it looks super spot on. So yeah, guys, definitely play the new Spider-Man game, or Marvel Spider-Man. So yeah, you definitely need to play it. Now it's time for my rating. Despite those minor complaints, and while it's not going to get a perfect score, it's going to get a 4.5 out of 5. This is an absolute must-own. It's one of the best games I have played all year. I haven't played that much games because there really wasn't that many games I'm too interested in. But there are going to be some coming down the road, like the new Smash Brothers game. I kind of want to play Forza Horizon 4. Maybe I'm not quite sure yet, but definitely play this one. It is worth the price. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.